Oregon.
You too, Ammonite.
Metapod.
Oregon.
You too, Ammonite.
Alright, I'm just about to get started here in a minute. I just, freaking outside, there have been fireworks going on and freaking dogs barking all over the place, so it's been a little crazy right before I start my stream. But yeah, we'll get started in like another minute or two. There we go. I haven't done this in like freaking forever. All right. Hi, everyone. I have not been on this stream in a freaking while, and I'm trying to get adjusted to it. Because it's been like nearly a year since I've done it. If you're wondering what this stuff is under, I just haven't shaved in a couple days. So, don't mind the echo. I'm trying to keep my mic as close as I can. Obviously, if you've seen my rent-free finance videos, it's kind of the same way. Where I am still dealing with echo. I haven't put anything behind this monitor yet. Hopefully, I'm going to add like a bookshelf or two so then it can deflect the noise. But, before I start, this stream, this video, whatever you want to call it, this is going to be directed towards myself. This is going to be directed towards my friends and my family. The reason I say that is because there is a lot of things that I've been going through this year, and I believe there's a lot of things going through next year that are going to make this very difficult. So, I'm going to kind of just go over how like the year went. I'm going to talk about, some of my thoughts that I've been having in my head for the last like few months and finally just get it off the dome, and then go into 2026 and telling you guys why this might be my toughest year. So, if you guys enjoy content like this, I'll still be posting on this channel quarterly about like my goals and my progression, so on and so forth. I know that this channel used to be a gaming channel, and now it's not. I understand that that's a lot of what my followers are for. But gaming has just been something that hasn't really been my cup of tea anymore, especially just the whole streaming aspect. It was a lot of fun while it lasted, but unfortunately, as you kind of get older, like your friends kind of break apart. Well, not break apart, sorry. They didn't literally break apart, but they kind of have their own lives, and as they have their own lives, it's a little bit harder and harder to get together to just play games, which is something I'm going to go over a little bit later in this stream / video / whatever. So hopefully I can make this video I keep saying video, I'm so used to making videos. Hopefully I can make this stream about like an hour long. I'm not trying to take up too much of your time as you guys are celebrating going into the new year. But I wanted to just personally reflect myself, some of the things and changes that I'm going to be making. So, and just as like kind of a distraction, kind of like a little background, I've been playing a little bit of music. Hopefully you guys can hear that. I don't see it in the background, so I don't know what's going on. There you go. Hopefully that's a little bit better. And then I'm just going to be having like my rent-free finance videos. It looks like I'm such a sellout. But really, I'm going to be going over this kind of stuff. And if you guys want to chat and you guys want to catch up, I'm definitely going to do that within this hour too. If it goes a little bit longer, so be it. I don't care. But this is just some stuff that I wanted to reflect, something I just want to get off my mind. And that's kind of what this space is for. So, yeah. So let me play the video. And then this is just like one of my latest videos. Obviously, you're going to understand more if you have like the content in front of you, of course, and you're listening to it. But yeah, let's just go over 2025 in general. 2025 was a very adventurous year. Starting off in 2025, it was pretty bad, I would say, but bad in kind of a good way. So I've been dealing with, some family issues, not anything like health-wise, not anything like extremely horrible, but it's just more of growing up and just realizing that, you're no longer a kid. I mean, you're always going to be like a son to somebody. You're always going to have some grandparents around or not around. Everybody has some lineage. And I had kind of like a snap. I kind of got sick of just being around my parents. I was getting sick of just how I was being treated and wasn't being respected. and I was sick of, and I'm still kind of going through this from time to time, but I'm also sick of how they treated Emily, my girlfriend that I've been with for almost 4 years now. So starting off in the year, I got into a really big thing with my father. About going through January, February, and even till like my birthday. If you just joined now, it's gonna be some heat right away. But I just want to be honest, because why wouldn't I be honest about this kind of stuff? But yeah, I kind of just got sick and tired of all the bullshit, and I started not like literally fist fighting, but like there was threats being thrown across between, me and my father in particularly. He's a good man, by the way. He is doing much better than he did before. I think he's starting to realize now that I'm an adult and not a child anymore. But at the time, he still treated me like a child. So I finally kind of put my foot down and I said, fuck this. I'm like, I want to do what I want to do. I want to enjoy life how I want to enjoy life. And I want to do the things that I want to do and not just be told how to do something, be told everything. So I kind of put my foot down, got into a very big argument, which ended up going to like close family members, going to some of my closer friends, and even my girlfriend as well. And that honestly really messed me up for like quite a few months. So starting off the year wasn't too great. So this was all meanwhile while I was still like pretty much a full-time worker as a teller, and then also being a full-time college student. So I just had a lot on my plate, and just kind of like the stress and the pressure of being in all these different things and all these different activities just kind of really built up. And when he gave me more shit, I was just poof. So yeah, that's what happened. And then when February came around, towards the end of February, I went down to visit Preston, or Game Explorer 100. I've seen him on this channel about 100,000 times. But he's a very good friend of mine, probably my best friend, to say the least. And I took a trip to kind of just get away from everything. I took a trip without really saying anything to like my family, and I only really told him. I told my mom, and then that was like the only people I told. So I was sick of everybody, and yeah, I just needed a break. And that trip went really well. Although I do have some darker confessions going into later this year. So that was about good. And then at the time we had, March and April, which was so. It was good, just getting with me and Emily. We had our 3-year anniversary. We had, our birthdays coming up. That was a lot of fun. And then to also have, just like other BS, like friends coming, friends going. You know what? No, I shouldn't name drop, but fuck that dude. Anyways, because that happened in like sometime in April too. But basically, life was going smoothly, and then finally in May I graduated from school. So that was an accomplishment that I worked really hard towards. There was actually a class that I failed in college, so I had to take it in the winter as well, and that was really tough, like not really getting a break and then going back to school again. But I did it. I did my school in 4 years, so nobody can take that away from me. I got my finance degree, I had all the people that I cared about and loved, so on and so forth. And then my graduation gets kind of ruined again because of more drama bullshit. I know I keep saying this. He's a great person. But he said along the lines of graduating doesn't even mean anything anymore because you can just chat GPT everything. And to which I kind of took offense to that, because I have worked really hard for my degree. Sure, maybe I did use chat GPT a little bit, but damn, like, like I did enough work to understand the material, so then when exams came and when, like projects came, I knew what I was doing. So that was a bad comment that really pissed me off. And then just the disrespect that was going towards Emily was very rude, and I did not like it. So yeah, that happened. I graduated and everything, and then I was just working. I was pretty miserable at work too, I'm going to be honest. Just the people that I worked around were pretty bad. And this just kind of spiraled my mental, and when you're surrounded with negativity, you're going to be back with negativity. So I was pretty negative throughout my job, but then I had a little gleam of light. After graduating, I was working very hard and just kind of seeing what I wanted to do with moving to Florida and, just figuring things out. And to which I landed a job. And it was sometime in July, I want to say it was like the middle of July or late July, I landed a job. I got promoted as a banker, which was something that I was working also really hard on the side. It's just that people weren't noticing my hard work. And once I landed that, I was so happy. It was a position in Florida. They would cover my licensing. They would pay for everything. They would, they would give me a couple weeks to get ready for the job and the position. And so, yeah, I made a great trip. All of a sudden, in July, my life just kind of switched. I didn't even think about really, saving money. I didn't even really think about frickin', what I was going to do with my situation. Just kind of happened. And, yeah, as soon as that happened, all of a sudden, I had to move in a month or two. So, whoop-de-doo. We go into August, we move down, and now I have my own apartment by myself at the moment. It's a 2-bedroom, 2-bath down in Clearwater, Florida. And yeah, ever since that has been a great time of the year. I've felt really good about, everything so far with Florida. So I've gotten my licensing, I'm getting extra paychecks, this is being more affordable, so on and so forth. So, as we closed off the end of the year, I've been just working on getting my licensing, which I'm finally done. I was pretty good for most of my licensing. I did have one hiccup on the insurance exam, which is funny, because the insurance exam is the freaking easiest out of all of them, and that's the one I failed. But I first tried all the other exams. So what that says is that if you don't give a fuck about a subject, you're not going to study as hard. I'm sorry. I fucking hate insurance. It's just a stupid topic that I don't even know why I need in my position when I don't even speak about insurance products. My advisor speaks about insurance products, but I don't speak about insurance products. Whatever. So, yeah, I got my licenses. And now I'm finally in my position. I'm finally training at a branch that really, I think I'm thriving in. I think the people there are very supportive. I have one hiccup with one of the workers, but you always got your one, right? Everybody knows there's always one that is So, yeah, in terms of work, everything's good. However, I went in a big damn spiral throughout this year, and I've talked about it before on the channel, but how bad gambling has been and how bad sports gambling has been. I have not been the best at all with keeping my word to not gambling and to not do those kind of activities, and unfortunately it has cost me a lot. I've pretty much drained most of my savings. I've drained a brokerage account, and yeah, I would be embarrassed to tell you how much money I've lost from those kind of activities, and I would be even more embarrassed to talk about the amount of cash advances that I've done off the cards, the amount of times where I've just said, fuck it, we'll figure it out, to something that's so minimal. So if you do those kind of activities like the sports betting and like going to casinos and playing blackjack, please do not freaking play them. And if you're gonna play, leave your cards at home. Bring the cash that you have with you, leave the cards at home. All your credit cards, all your debit cards, leave them at home. So then you can't freaking use your cards at the casino like me, like being a dummy. However, if I want to be positive about myself, to say the least, at least I'm only 22 making this mistake. I could be making this mistake at 30 or 40, where it really affects my retirement. And yes, I am going to lose a couple years of compounding that I started at 18. But whoop-de-doo, right? What you going to do? All you can do is do better for the future. So that's what I'm doing. And so, all in all, with this year, there's been a lot of mixed stuff. I would say good overall because I've had a lot of life change stuff, like moving to Florida, like graduating, getting a new car. I also bought a new car. I had a new job, so on and so forth. I also, in around, I think it was April. I want to say it was April or May. I can't remember. I have it on my phone here. But I also ran my first 5K, and I was really proud of myself for doing that. So that's what has been happening with 2025. Overall, I think it's a very good year in the fact that I had a lot of life change stuff, a lot of challenges along my way, and I was able to get through that. But it was not the cleanest, and I'm definitely going to clean up going into this next year. Just like, I think the family stuff is always going to happen no matter what you do, but I think the gambling stuff I can definitely clean away. Yeah, so that was my 2025, and then before going into 2026, I just wanted to clear some thoughts in my head, because these thoughts have been lingering throughout the year, and I just think, like, again, this is the best place to post this kind of content. Even if nobody's watching, I don't really give a shit if you're watching or not. I care about myself, my mental, just doing the best for me. So, there is some things that I've noticed when moving to Florida. One thing, we'll start with this. I don't know if it's been since COVID or if it's been just like the people, like maybe I'm just getting unlucky. But I swear that people nowadays are so tight in a shell that they don't want to open up. It's funny because I always get these like things from like my friends and like even my girlfriend, she teases me about it a lot. And it's always the like I'm someone that's known to not have many friends. Honestly, my only close friends are probably like Logan and Preston. And then I got a couple back at home, like, Carvin, which I hang out with on Christmas week, and George. But yeah, I honestly, it is really hard to make friends. And I don't know why. I swear that I'm doing everything in my power to like talk to people and to like get along with people and to just like, be a better person. But how can I be someone to make friends and someone to build chemistry with other people if people are not opening up? And it's just been a problem ever since I've been down here. Like, there was a coworker of mine that I think is really cool. He moved about a month before I did. And even when he moved in July, I moved in August. He's from like Louisiana, I'm from Wisconsin. He is a cool ass dude. Like, we talk about sports, we talk whatever, like the regular guy talk. But like, why? I don't know, like, I just feel like, and I don't know why I'm like thinking of other people's feelings, which I'm going to talk about again a little bit later. But like, I just feel like it's so hard to make friends nowadays. Everybody just has their own little clique, and they just stay with that clique, which is okay. But for somebody who's like trying to go out and make friends, and I'm not like going to bars and like searching for people. I think that kind of stuff, just like my girlfriend, like just came along, you know, with just being out and talking to people. But it's just like, I don't know, it's so damn hard, like trying to make friends when nobody wants to open up and talk and nobody wants to like hang out anymore. Everybody just wants to stay at home. It's like when I talk to people and I ask like, oh, what do you do when you get home? They're like, I don't know. Well, it's like, dude, what do you do? Just sit in the fucking on the couch and watch TV? Like all the people that I'm meeting are like the most like boring ass people ever. Like, I'm not saying you have to fucking be a business owner, billionaire, and I'm not saying that you have to fucking, you know, be working all the time. But like, why is it that like when I ask people like, oh, what do you do for a hobby? They don't have an answer. Like, I don't know how to continue a conversation and try to make friends if nobody can fucking respond. So people out there, fucking respond. Be genuine. Make some conversation, even if you don't want to make conversation. And if you don't want to make conversation with that person, just straight up tell them. I mean, like, if you just tell me that, oh, I don't want to talk to you, cool. But don't be one of those that just stays quiet and doesn't say anything. So, yeah, that's one of the thoughts I've been having in my head. So, going into next year, I'm trying to get more acquainted with more people. Is that going to happen? Who knows? But, you know, sometimes things come on accident, you know, and yeah, we'll just see. So, going on to another thought I've been having, which is still on the same topic of friends, is like the group that I've been playing with for like the last 10 to 15 years. I have been playing with these fuckers for so long on games, and it's just one of those things of growing up. Like, it's almost like I still have this like childish mindset to like think that things are gonna be the same as they were. And I understand that things aren't gonna be the same as they were, but I don't know, it's just kind of hard for me to like really like freaking deal with it. I don't know how to like put it any better. Honestly, to just like deal with it. But yeah, I'm having this thought of like our friend group and how we used to be, like how we used to get on and play games all the time, or like hang out or kick it, or like even like some of my friends like in, you know, Wisconsin that I used to have, like we used to like go and hang out. We would like, this is gonna sound like corny or whatever, but like we used to go on like fucking bike rides. We used to go out to eat. We used to like play soccer. We used to like do things. It's just like now as you like grow up, like you don't just like don't do anything. And it's just like, it's, you know, it's like your ex that like keeps calling you and like keeps bothering you, like one of them toxic exes. Like, that's how I fucking feel in my old friend group. Well, not even old friend group. They're still my friends, but you know what I mean? Like, people that you've been talking to for like 10 years. But like, I don't know. It's like, they talk about how we don't play games together, or we don't play the same type of games. And then like, when you offer to play the same type of games, then they want to go play games with others. And it's like, I don't know what to do to like make us all play a game together. I know we have different schedules, but they're not so different where we can't hang out like once a week. It's just more of the bullshit excuse of like, oh, well, we don't have games to play. We do have games to play. It's just, you don't want to play the fucking game. So, you know, it's been bearing on me, and I'll keep adding them in like Discord. I'll keep fucking calling them, whatever. And honestly, I'm gonna say it to them, I'm done with that shit. If you guys want to fucking call me, call me. I'm not calling anybody anymore. They can fuck off. If you guys really care about fucking being friends and like wanting to do more things together, then you can fucking call. I'm sick and tired of fucking calling and adding my friends to like do shit. It should not be a one-way relationship to call and do shit. When I was in Wisconsin before I was leaving, and like our coworkers were getting comfortable like going out, it wasn't just me like, hey, let's go do this. It worked both ways. I talked to Carvin just fucking a week ago on Christmas, and he just shot me a random text. He was like, who do you think's better, fucking OKC 2025 or Golden State 2017? And of course, I picked Golden State because OKC is fucking trash. How do you lose to Victor Wembanyama 3 times? Whatever. But you know, it's like just random shit like that, just because they're thinking of the person, is like what I appreciate. And then what happened, I was just like, hey, it's funny that you text because I'm in town. You want to hang out? He was down on the spot. He was down that night. He was like, let's go. Let's meet up. And like those are the kind of people that I like want to be around more. I want to be around more people that want to like hang out, that want to engage and go both ways. And I know like some of my friends are more like introverted, but that doesn't mean that you can't call or talk to, you know, a person just to see what's up, to see how they're feeling, you know, whatever. So sorry if you hear fireworks and dogs. Again, Florida, they do anything. But yeah, that was just something that was going across my mind because like it really frustrates me. And I found while I was reading this book, I found this quote by Henry Ford, is that our fatigue is often not caused by work, but by worry, frustration, and resentment. And honestly, I'm getting so like frustrated that I can't hang out with my friends and like do the same shit that we did before, that like I'm not being as productive in life as, let's say, others. So honestly, I'm still going to be friends with them, of course. It's not like, oh, I'm done being friends. It's just like, I'm done being the one fucking reaching out. If they want to reach out to me, reach out to me. If we're cool, then text me, to call me, be cool. Don't be fucking weird, or you know, where I'm texting you and you don't fucking respond, or I ask you to like, let's play games, and then you don't respond for fucking weeks. And then you get on, let's say, once in every 2 months and be like, oh, well, we haven't played in a while. Or we don't play really games often anymore. You know, because that's bullshit. So, and then just the last thought in going into 2026 is like, because of this frustration and because of the past challenges that I've had, what is my purpose? What are the things that I want to do to succeed? Obviously, my main goal is still rent-free finance. I want to build that. And honestly, 2026 is going to be the year where I just learn more about myself and do more things for myself. And for me and for, you know, my girlfriend, I want to take the time to do things for myself. You know, like... sorry, I'm just putting on another video here real quick. But, what was I saying? Like, yeah, I need to learn more about myself. I want to do more things for myself and, you know, obviously do things that are eventually going to be helpful, not only in my life, but things that are going to impact others. So, Aristotle said, knowing yourself is the beginning of wisdom. And honestly, it's something that I've always kind of bounced around. Like, I'll get in these moments where, like, I want to focus on myself, and then one slight little thing happens, and then, oh, whoop-de-doo, I stop doing that. I start eating junk food. I start doing bullshit, whatever, and then my life, like, freaking goes out the, you know, wazoo. So... this year is going to be the year where I focus myself, which is what like the friends are and whatever. And when I mean like hard to make friends and like I want to make friends is like I just want to build like connections of like people who actually want to help and serve like a community of people, you know, rather that be my target audience or not my target audience, just people that share like kind of the same interests as me. I haven't really found that, and I haven't really found people that I fit in with. So that's what I'm going to be working on. So, goals for 2026. Obviously, to work on myself. This goal is going to be very hard, but I think if I really focus on my content, and particularly, I hope to get 1,000 subscribers. I know that's silly for having 10, but I want to fucking fly. I'm sick of... I'm spending my time when I get out of work to edit videos, to make more videos, to make more engaging content for you guys. That's what I want to do. And then just more on like the personal side, I want to max my Roth IRA. The contribution limits are going up from $7,000 to $77,500. I'm maxing that shit this year. I'm doing my 5% match with my employer. And then I want to build a 10K emergency fund. And if I have money, you know, like a good amount of money, like let's say like 25,000, excluding like the emergency fund, or I have like another 15K, I want to buy a business. And I don't know what type of business I want to buy. There was one on the market that was really interesting for like 48, but just with the financing and getting, you know, the equipment for it, that might be another 15,000-20,000. So I want to build at least a little bit of financial cushion and take out an SBA 7A loan and really get started on business and building my wealth. And then in terms of some of my other goals, fitness wise, I'm still trying to run that marathon, baby. And I'm getting started. I've been running for the last few days. I'm getting started. We're gonna get it done. It's gonna be done this year. I don't give a shit. I'm gonna get it done. And then another goal that's gonna really be coming up, you know, and I wish the best for everything, is to move Emily here to Florida. She's still in Wisconsin. She's still working and doing things. So I want to be able to bring her down so we can have a happy life together and achieve the goals that she has as well as mine together. And then finally, the last thing, which I said earlier, is just like communicating with more people. I want to get in touch with more business-minded people. I want to get in touch with more people that need help with finances. And I think part of that comes with what I do for work, but also I want to actually make you know, relationships with people around here where I can, you know, grow and build, you know, myself. I just feel like, and this goes to like another thought I have, is like, people usually talk to you if you have value. Like, and that doesn't have to be monetary. That could be, it could be monetary, but it could be something that you have personally in your life. That can be like, I don't know exactly like what I had a bunch of words and I blanked out, but it can be like being a good being very personable, it being, you know, financially responsible. It could be like having the same interests or having fun with that person, or, you know, so on and so forth. And I think the value that I bring is lacking, and I think it's something that I need to improve, and that's just being honest with myself. So, you know, obviously I bring value to like my girlfriend and my family, of course, you know, but, you know, I want to do more things. I want to do more things, and I want to bring more value to people, so then I begin getting respected by others as well and make long-lasting friends. So, I know this live has been a little bit short, but, you know, I didn't have any other like real questions or, you know, just like, hey, how you doing? And that's completely fine. I stream on this channel like once a year, so I'm not that surprised that people haven't showed up or anything like that. I didn't expect anybody to, so that's why I kind of made it sound like it was a video, but whoop-de-doo. So I hope that you guys enjoyed this content. I hope that you guys enjoyed, like, you know, listening to the stuff that I am passionate about, and not only that, but just listening to my thoughts, and maybe somebody out there has the same thoughts as me, or maybe somebody has the same goals or the same kind of ideology that I have. But, you know, and to which I hope this video helps you. But I want to thank you guys for an amazing 2025. I want to thank you for the amount of support that I've had on Rent Free Finance. It's not the quality kind of videos that I've been wanting to post, but they're coming out. And honestly, that's all that matters, in my opinion. So I want to thank you guys for the stream. Thank you, Preston, for being in the live. I appreciate it. All love. You know, and like I said, I'm keeping it a buck. We need to start talking more because I'm sick of just not fucking, you know, not playing games or just like the excuse of, oh, we don't play the same games. Well, then let's find something to fucking play. Let's buy a game or let's do something so we can still all play together. Like, it's just kind of weird that we all just like don't do that kind of shit. But whatever. It's not like anybody's fault. Honestly, it could be mine as well. But I'm sick of being the one to reach out. But anyways, hope you guys had an amazing 2025. Hope you're spending that time with your family and have an amazing holiday. But yeah, I will see you guys into 2026. And I hope that the content that I provide, not only on this channel, but on my Rent Free Finance channel, has been helpful for you. So thank you guys, and have a good rest of the new year. Bye-bye.